In this video, we're going to continue our use of Microsoft Excel to perform calculations. And in this video, what I'm going to calculate is the mean or the average of these salaries, these weekly income earnings for each of the provinces that we have here. But what I want to do is calculate the average of all of these numbers. I also want to calculate the median value of all of these numbers, as well as the standard deviation. And in this video, I'm not going to perform these calculations manually, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Microsoft Excel and ask Excel to do these calculations for me. So the first one I'm going to calculate is the average of all of these values, and I'm going to enter that number in cell B14. So we have column B, row 14, and this number is going to show up right beside the mean label. So once again, because I'm going to perform some sort of calculation, or in this case ask Excel to do the calculation, I always have to start with the equal sign. And with the equal sign, Excel is looking for some instruction on generating a final outcome. And so the Excel command for this is the word average. And there are a number of different averages that Excel calculates, but I just want this one right here without these additional items or these additional Excel functions. So I just type in average to calculate the simple average of all of these numbers. And I have to shift 9 to open the parenthesis, and now I need to specify the range over which Excel is going to calculate the average. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to press the left mouse button and hold it down, and I click this cell and I pull down over the entire number of cells which contain values over to which I want to calculate the average, or ask Excel to do that. And so we see once again here we have B2 full colon B11 that specifies the range, and then I just shift 0, close parenthesis, and I hit enter. And the average across all 10 provinces in 2005 for weekly earnings of full-time employees is $656.60. Now, another commonly used statistic is the median, and so I'm going to follow the exact same procedures, but I'm going to need a different function for this. So I have the cell already indicated here, so we're in B15. I hit the equal sign. And to calculate the median, the Excel command for this is just simply median. I shift 9, and once again I press down the left mouse button and I hold it, and I highlight the range over which I want to calculate the median, or actually ask Excel to do that, and I shift 0 to close the parenthesis, and I hit enter. And I have a value of 669. Now, what we see here is that the font type, or the font color rather, is different. And so I can just click this under Home. I already have the blue font color highlighted here, so I just click that, and I hit the B for bold, and now we have the bolded that separates this particular value just as a visual differentiation from the rest of the raw data. Now, the final descriptive statistic I want to calculate is the standard deviation, which is a single number that captures the variability in these data. So once again here I highlight the cell B16. So we look at our name box. Yep, we're in B16. I hit the equal sign, and the Excel command for this is STDEV for standard deviation. And so I'm going to open parenthesis, shift 9, and I'm going to click and highlight the range over which I want the standard deviation calculated, and I shift 0 and I hit enter. And once again, I'm going to highlight this cell, I'm going to bold, and I'm going to make it blue. So what we see here is that from a descriptive data perspective, the average weekly salary for full-time employees in Canada across all the provinces is $656.60. The median was calculated at $669 with a standard deviation of $63.05, 5 cents where the 4 is rounded up. So this ends this video on entering Excel commands to calculate descriptive statistics.